It's the Jack
and Kathy
Show.
Shit Show.
And there we go.
Yeah,
Okay, that, I think it, yeah.
Okay.
We're recording. It's live.
Okay. It's not live.
It's
just recording.
It's live recording.
We're not live right now. We can edit.
This is live.
No, it's not.
Everyone around the world is watching this.
Did you see how handsome you look? Check it out. Check it out. Look how good.
Let's not do this. This is our first.
Okay. So this is our
I
Maiden
have,
Voyage
I have,
podcast.
I have a feeling no one is going to watch this.
Ever.
Or listen.
Ever.
I have no idea what we're talking about. One.
All right.
We don't have a name for it. Two.
Okay. Why are we here? How'd this happen?
You had actually asked for this. Did you know
That's
that?
true. That's true.
You were the one that said we should.
I think it was just because we talk nonstop and felt it was interesting, but I'm not really sure it is.
You were the one that said, I think on date like 4, you had said we should do a podcast.
Yeah. What were we talking about?
I don't know,
though?
but the microphone is right by your ear right now. So we could make sure it's turned towards your facial area. Okay. So just you don't have. I know you want to be close to me. It's hard not to.
Yes. I mean, look at you. Look, Jack.
Wait. Oh, that's gonna come out as popping.
Oh, not
that one.
Face,
Wait, try this one. That worked.
That did.
It did.
That worked for me.
Wait, ready? Watch this.
Okay, we're going to stop now.
What do you want to talk about?
January 19th.
Mm-hmm. Our first podcast.
2022.
You wanted to do this because why?
What?
Why did you want to do this? Like, what was your motivation for bringing it up?
I guess.
What?
You and I hit it off pretty quickly, and had a shit ton in common. I can swear in podcasts.
You can do whatever the fuck.
Yes.
Bring it.
So we had a shit ton in common, and we're both divorced, and we're both, we met through a dating app, and I don't know. I guess I felt we had a story to tell, like a really positive story about, I don't know if it's second chances or second time around, but there might be something of value there. Navigating relationships at this age. We're both 50. Well, you're older now. You're 56.
Yeah, you're up there too, double nickel.
Yup.
Keep going. I love listening to you talk, so I'm just going to sit back.
You are so full of shit.
That's not true.
Yeah.
I talk a lot.
You do talk a lot.
But I don't.
So why am I doing all the talking right now?
I'm more curious to have everyone get to know Kathy.
Okay.
We didn't even introduce ourselves, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I'm Kathy Riley.
Hold on.
Oh, my God. Lord help me.
For those of you who are just listening to the audio version, I'm posing in the camera, and I am quite delectable, I might say. Agreed?
Oh, we're creating a monster here,
It's delicious,
Jack.
what you're thinking.
But introduce yourself.
My name is Jack.
That's it?
That's it.
Just
That's all I have.
Jack?
Just Jack. You know what that's from?
That is from Hold It.
He's from Chicago.
Coming down from
And
the
I think he went to where my son went to high school.
Will and Grace.
Correct.
Just Jack.
Yeah. I don't remember who the
Will and
character
Grace.
is. The actor.
Oh, he's so good.
Isn't it like
so good.
Bill Verschaff?
Yeah, nice try.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right. So what would you like this maiden voyage to be about? Because we're going to try to do this at least weekly, right?
Okay.
And we had talked about, we want to at least do 3 things, definitely one thing, to share what it's like to go through, because we've both been through some pretty intense relationships prior to meeting one another that kind of set us in a place of, shall I look at the camera? Because you just did.
No, I'm looking at you talk.
Oh, okay. Well, but let's look at each other.
Okay.
I'm looking at myself for just a second.
I know.
Okay. But we had both been through some pretty significant, tough experiences, right? And we're at a place that, am I correct in saying all this stuff so far? I mean, we only
I
said
don't
one
know. We
thing.
can always
Edit
edit.
it? No, I don't
Yeah.
want to edit anything.
I don't know. It depends on what you say. Just kidding. I mean, maybe. Go.
Well, we both also didn't expect to find one another either. We kind of were at this place of
Not at all.
contentment of just living independently, right?
I can't say I was content. I don't know if I would go to content. I was definitely dating and doing the dating apps for the first time in my life. And I
Slut says what?
was, I know, slut says what? Okay. They all heard. I definitely wanted to find a partner, someone that truly felt like a partner. And that's what I feel like I found with you.
Oh, you added the with me. That was good because I didn't know if you were thinking of something else.
Yeah, no, I mean, just for the sake of the podcast, I'm saying that.
Oh,
Yeah,
darling.
yeah, we have to keep up the facade.
I don't know how to go further with this. So, but prior to that, you weren't as comfortable as I was with just living an independent life. I think that's where we were a little bit different.
I don't know about that. I mean, I mean, I like myself. I have a rich, full life. I have amazing friends, amazing family. I was somewhat enjoying what I was doing, but regardless, pursuing a career, and I had that, and there are my kids, and I have many, many blessings in life, but that was like a missing piece. And so, yeah, I was definitely searching.
Well,
Probably more so than I think I was, but we'll have
Okay.
to have some of my girlfriends on here too.
because they would say what you were thinking. Is that what you're getting at?
They probably could recollect a little more clearly than I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't at all. Right. I mean, we talked about this, and it doesn't mean my way is better or yours is or whatever.
No, of course
not. It just is.
It's a different journey.
Yeah. I mean, I was in the studio recording an album and had been on several dates and went, what the heck? And we've talked about this almost too often, right? That I had just wanted to go have drinks with someone or something to eat before I got in the car and went home after being in the studio because I didn't feel like dealing with traffic.
Yes, I was a time killer.
You were a time killer.
Yeah.
And we'll tell the story of how we met later. I don't want it to be on this podcast. I want to share it later. What I do want to say is that what I'd like us to do tonight at some point though, because for me, the whole point of this is to show people what we're going to be going through, because we've been together 6 months now. In fact, we used to count days, which was hilarious.
Yep.
Because we're like, oh, we made it to day 8.
Yeah.
And I don't think we count it that much anymore. We don't look at it as any kind of anniversary or milestone.
We
It just
kind
is.
of do. I mean, it's only been 6 months, so we kind of are counting the months now, right?
And regardless of what happens, we've talked about this. This podcast is
I get all the money.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
No. In fact, because I'm not going to have you use the yes part against me.
I can edit that in many.
You can, but I'm
so
going to make
many
sure I have
ways.
the master because it's my children that are doing all the work. So there.
Okay. All right.
Whatever happens between us, we thought it'd be great to chronicle it.
Yeah.
And we both have taken the approach that, because you say it to me all the time, because I jokingly say to you, well, you can always bow out if you want to. And you always say back,
Okay.
oh,
Thanks for letting me know. No, I pretty much tell you to shut up. Stop talking that way.
yeah, but you also have said what's keeping you from bailing or running.
This is true. Yeah.
So I think we both come at each other. Pause on that for a second. Just think about what I said. Okay. I think we both approach this relationship
Come at each other.
as opposed to.
Stop it.
So I think we both approach this relationship as a day at a time. It's been incredibly easy.
Not completely
Well, hold on a
without.
second.
Yeah.
It's been incredibly easy because we solve problems together pretty well.
Yeah.
And we're both fans of what we've read about the Gottmans, and that there is no such thing as an easy relationship.
No.
And there's going to be conflict when two people are together, and it's how you manage that. And that's the one thing that's been amazing. Oh, you're smiling. That's cute. Don't start crying. No,
I won't. No crying.
Not today. Those spankings. See that? But we've resolved conflict pretty quickly, not without effort,
Right.
right?
We learned quickly too when we did have conflict and the wheels went off course. We really, I think both of us worked on learning how to do it better the next time. Not how do we avoid that.
You mean with one another or
Yes.
prior to one another?
No, with one another.
okay.
You know, when our wheels came off a few times early on, and we had disagreements and conflict or whatever that was. I think both of us wanted to be better at that.
Yeah.
So it wasn't about trying to avoid that, because conflict is inevitable in a relationship.
100%.
It was just learning the skills and learning how to support your partner even in the face of the conflict.
Yeah, and my hope is that we do this once a week.
Okay.
And that we share what happened to us during the week from our relationship perspective. We talk about some of the things that are going on in our lives. And so people get to see two middle-aged, handsome,
Carry on.
adults.
I'm just staring at the camera now because you're so handsome.
Would you
I
say you're
just
looking
can't-
at me
Oh, yeah.
or through me?
Oh,
Past me?
at you.
Okay.
At you, for
and
sure.
the Demi Moore voice comes out. I am looking forward to sharing what happens between the two of us. And even if that means sometimes we come on and without agitation rehash some shit that went down.
That will be interesting.
It would
won't it?
be. But I also have experienced with us that we don't rehash things. When we've done it, it's not in a teasing manner. It's in a reflective manner. I don't know if you agree with that.
Yeah.
So you just totally changed the dynamic of the video, by the way.
Well, I know, but it just seemed like I wasn't talking into my mic. It
Okay.
was like to my side. So now I'm talking into my mic.
Yeah.
So
And so
Right?
with an
Do you
ADD
want
guy
me to-
like me who
do you
needs
want me to
everything perfectly
shift yours
symmetrical. No,
too?
just don't stop touching my thing, please.
stop touching my microphone.
Said me never. So we also use this app that's been kind of funny early on in our dating. Remember?
Yep.
Early on in our dating, I found an app called Paired that I don't remember how I stumbled across it, but was just trying to find some way where we can get to know one another and ask
Yeah.
questions of one another. And I know I do it, the Paired app, every
Yes,
single
you
day,
are
basically.
very good at the Paired app, and I'm less good.
Very less good, yes.
I am very less good at it.
Yeah, but what's been interesting is so the app, just quickly for anyone that I think my mom's the only one listening is my guess. So for anyone that's listening, are you comfortable?
I had to move my leg.
Sitting on my lap at
It's
this
now on
point.
top of your
Okay.
leg.
That's great. Is anything showing?
Excuse me.
So the app is kind of cool because it asks open-ended questions like how do you plan to spend the holidays, or how do you share each other's family, to quizzes on how do you guys approach finances. And go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, I would say in
You're so
general,
uncomfortable right now.
it's little questions to get to know each other, to engage, to discover, and sometimes the questions can be more difficult or maybe uncomfortable, but it just
Have you
can-
ever felt that they're uncomfortable ever?
I don't know. I can't remember them all right now, but
All the three that you responded to?
stop it. It's been at least 10.
I I think it's been informative because there's been times when and it's almost competitive a little bit. Oh, I knew exactly how you'd think on things because sometimes
we go immediately to the score, like how
right,
each
instantly.
of us scored.
Well, because it
It's
asks
like,
questions of
"Grr,
how
you won that
well
one."
how well do you know your partner on different topics, right?
Yeah.
And I tend to lose most of those. Like I tend to guess wrong, but I'm in the neighborhood. But I've lost almost every single one of them.
Okay.
I have, right?
Yeah.
I mean, most of them
Yeah.
I don't get completely right. But I think it's been telling.
Do you want to share one of those questions
Yeah.
on there?
Why don't you
Give
grab one?
everybody an example.
Let's do
Okay.
pick one today.
All right.
And by
So
the
a new
way,
one.
if you're listening to this and you want to submit, and by the way, we're only going to do 30 minutes. Let's try to keep this at 30 minutes because I think beyond
Okay.
that, I think people have lost interest after the first 6,
Okay.
right?
All right.
So do one of the quizzes. So
Okay.
let's see here. So we're looking online. Oh, how about that one?
Duration of sex, family festivities. Describe in 3 words what your partner met. What was the? Okay.
That's the setting health goals.
Setting health goals.
That's a
interesting.
question pack, though. Let's do this game called Birthday Behavior. Okay.
Okay.
So they've got different games that you can play on it, and I don't want anyone to think like we're corny. We don't mull over this or spend hours on it. We kind of spend the day looking at it.
Yeah.
We see who got the most questions right. Typically, Kathy. She rubs it in my face a little bit, and I laugh and go, "You're right. You know me better than I know you."
Okay.
Okay.
So, question number 1. Game birthday behavior. The game is birthday behavior, I
Right.
should say. Hooray, it's your
I won't
birthday.
look. You do it.
What would you like? A, something sugary. B, something thoughtful. C, something expensive. D, something to look forward to. Choose an emoji to describe how you feel about birthdays. So there's different emojis with either bored or festive, or you want to be a star.
I can't look.
Ideally, how would you like your birthday to start? A, just like any other day. B, in a bedroom full of balloons. C, with a coffee date. D, okay, what? A
No,
loving
we
message.
can't add our own
Okay.
answer, which would be
No.
hilarious.
And would you like to, and who would you like to celebrate with? A, partner only. B, best friends. C, all the friends and family. D, nobody. But thank you very much for asking.
I'm not going to look.
Which type of birthday date would appeal most to you? A candlelit dinner out. I can't read today.
It's okay.
Movie night in, cocktail making class, bath in bed.
Hours of lovemaking.
Bath then bed.
Is hours of lovemaking in there?
Sorry, Jack, that might be on your question there. That might be.
Okay. All right. Good. I'm not going to look.
Okay.
All right. Now you have
Nice
to answer
work.
questions about me. Same questions, though.
Exactly. So
And
now
this would be
I
something
answer
that
the
might be
same
fun for
questions about
couples
Jack.
who no one's going to listen to us about this, I think.
Are you going to do the questions?
Yeah, but you gotta
No
send it to me
one's-
first.
No one's going to listen.
You have to answer it. But I'm going to do it much faster than you because you're reading every question.
Yes. Okay. Well, you can
Not
do
until
it
you
too.
do it.
Well, all right.
Well, I got to find it. All right. You do it and I'll find it.
Okay.
What's it called again?
Birthday behavior. Okay.
Found it. All right. I'm going to answer it right away. So you keep going.
All right. I'm on question 4 out of 5, so I'll be done in a second, and then we can compare.
Ooh,
So,
something
and who
expensive.
would Jack like to celebrate with? That's my question now. So,
Okay. All right. So what we do then is we both answer these questions and then we sit down and talk about them, and we'll show you how the question conversation goes between the two of us. How would you like your birthday to start? In a bedroom with Kathy, swinging from a chandelier.
that is not an option, Jack.
Can we make these options? Oh, okay. Don't look at my answers. What type of birthday night would appeal most to you? Oh. You're looking. Cheater pants. All right, Kathy. It's your partner's. Kathy would like something. I know what the answer is for that. I know what the answer is for that. How would Kathy like their birthday to start? I got it. And what would Kathy like to celebrate with? Oh, I'm going to guess that. What type of birthday date would appeal most to Kathy? I'm going to think, okay. And the winner is show results. Oh my God, I got 2 out of 5 right. Once again.
What did I get?
You got 4 out of 5.
I got 4 out of 5.
Okay, so for the question, and let's go through this. And
All
we're
right.
just, I promise we're going to do this every week, but we'll do it much faster than we're doing today. We'll just go, we'll talk
maybe
about
we
what the
should
question
just
was.
review the answers
Right.
so everybody's not bored.
We'll
while
have
we're
this done.
doing the
Right,
question.
totally agree.
Okay.
We slopped this up.
So number 1 was, hooray, it's your partner's birthday. What would they like?
And we both guessed correctly. Something thoughtful.
We guessed for each other. Number 2, choose an emoji to describe how your partner feels about birthdays.
And mine was super happy.
Well,
Isn't that happy? I can't see very well.
Yes, you chose the celebratory. I don't know how to
what
take
did you
that one.
pick?
I chose the one with stars in your eyes because I thought you would want to be
Yeah,
the
but I got
important
you
person
wrong
in the
there.
room.
What's that? What the hell is that?
I don't know.
I was wrong.
Okay. Ideally, how would your partner like their birthday to start? I said
You thought
in a bedroom full
with
of balloons.
You thought I would like a
thought-
bunch of balloons in a bedroom?
I thought you would love the over the top.
I'm a words guy. That's why I picked
Okay, I
loving
will
messages.
write on all the balloons. Everyone will have a message.
Can you write on your balloons?
No, there's not enough real estate there. It would be just I and then the letter
Not even the
L.
heart.
No, nothing. And Jack answered about me with a coffee date, which was correct.
Smacked it.
And who would you like
to celebrate with?
Who would your partner like to celebrate it with?
So you would only like the partner.
I said just you, and he
Oh.
said all the friends and family. But of course, I would love friends
You
and
guessed
family
that
too. I
correctly,
just
though.
don't need that. You know,
Yeah.
I don't need my birthday every
think that's
single
the
year
Sag
to
in
be
me.
like over the top.
I think the Sag in me wants like people around. Though this
I
year
know.
we went to Nashville for my birthday. Mm-hmm. It was just the two of us, and that was
That was pretty epic.
awesome.
Yeah,
it was
it
a
was.
great time.
Which
Yeah.
type of birthday date night would appeal most to your partner? And I said
Oh,
about
man.
you, cocktail making class.
I thought you'd say the same thing.
You picked for me candlelit. No, wait.
No, I picked
You
for you
picked cocktail making class as
I thought
well,
you'd
but
like
I
that.
answered candlelit dinner out. Yeah, because I
Really?
want to get dressed up.
Oh,
I want to look all hot and shit. You
You
know,
look hot and shit like right now.
not really.
Oh,
No.
Christ. But wait, hold on.
But let's just stare at you, Jack, because you look
I look okay for right now.
Awesome.
I mean, I'm cash.
anyway.
I'm surprised by that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you'd love to do a cocktail making class because
Well,
you
you
tried
know
making
what?
a cocktail
Sometimes
that was
there's a
the
couple of good
worst
answers.
fucking drink I've ever tasted in my life. I think we were dating in our 3rd date that day.
Oh, that drink I made you?
You came up with a concoction. Do you remember this? I've got an idea for a drink.
Yeah. It was whiskey,
It was
and then
so
I
bad.
thought like squeezing some fresh orange juice
With
into
ginger
it.
ale. And
And-
you put ginger ale in it.
Ginger ale? Did I?
You put ginger ale in it.
Did
Because I think you just
though?
took every beverage you had in your house and mixed it.
I think I put a little honey in it, maybe.
Honey, you
and
put
I don't
honey in
know
it
what
too.
else.
It was so fucking bad. It was the worst
Oh,
drink.
maple syrup.
Oh.
Somehow
it
I
was
think whiskey and
terrible.
maple go well together.
It was shit.
Okay, well maybe it was.
Not that
but,
you are, but the drink
but-
was terrible.
Yeah. But regardless of really what these questions, how
Change
many you get right, the idea is that you discuss them.
Well,
you know?
we tend to be competitive with one another.
Yeah.
So when we work out, it's
Yeah. You just beat me at darts tonight.
first time I beat you at anything, I think.
No, you beat me at pool last week.
Yeah, you were terrible
Yeah.
at pool. That was pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
But when we work out together, it's hilarious because you kick my ass.
I don't.
Yeah, you do. When we do stairs and stuff like that, and I tend to. How many times have I grabbed your waist so I can pass you?
Okay, so maybe I have a little more cardio endurance at this moment. in
Well, maybe I'm
time.
also carrying a few more weights than.
You're carrying our baby, so that weighs you down.
I've always wanted to have your child. We've talked
I know.
about this.
I know.
I think it's gonna be a wonderfully bald, fuzzy, adorable,
Incredibly handsome
baby.
baby.
Oh, if it's a boy,
Stunning.
stunning, off the charts, good looking.
I know.
Yeah, it's almost scary.
Yeah. No one's going to
But getting back to
us,
this, stop it. Getting back to this, you're right, because we will do this and just talk about it. There's rarely big surprises,
Jack. Yeah.
but when there is, we tend to, and we learn from it. We don't
We
like
do.
get caught up in it. I think it's a cool app. I think if if you want to do it with a partner, it's a fun thing to do, no matter
Yeah.
what stage of a relationship you're in. And there's other long-winded things where I actually like better than these quizzes because I suck at these quizzes. I like just the open-ended questions,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So
that's another thing on
we'll bring that up once a week, and maybe Paired will sponsor us if this goes anywhere.
that. Okay.
I think it'd be kind of cool, right?
Well, sure.
All right. So we've got 5 minutes left. This is our
Okay.
first podcast.
Yeah.
And it was probably horse shit. And we'll look back on it maybe 20 years from now and go, God, were we
horse shit.
just idiots? But the point of this is to share with people what we're doing in our daily lives. And so they can, and we'll tell more stories about good and bad and ugly, and things that work well and things that don't. And we'll share our experiences. And the other day we were sitting here, just yesterday we were making dinner. We made some homemade pizza and had some, what scotch did we, what bourbon did we have?
That was last night.
It was last night, yeah.
Yeah.
What bourbon did we have?
It was a
not
bourbon
Angel's,
whiskey. It was began with an L.
Larceny.
Larceny.
We had Larceny. It was delicious.
Yeah, it
And we were
was. I
laughing
really
and
liked
talking
that.
about relationships and how they work. And we went, oh, we should have had the podcast stuff set up.
Yeah.
So we'll do more of that, right?
First.
What else do you want to add?
I don't know. Are we going to listen to this again and just?
Oh, I'm never
roll-
gonna
roll
listen
it?
to it.
Never.
Oh, I will never listen to
Oh
it.
boy.
I'll let other people listen to it and say and give their comments, but
Okay.
we do need a name for it, so we don't have a name yet.
Okay.
And the Kathy and Jack show and Jack and Kathy show just sounds stupid.
Just Jack.
No,
I think that's
because I think
taken
it's
already.
probably trademarked. We can't
Yeah.
grab that, and it seems taken, right? But I'm looking forward to doing this. I really am, and it was something I didn't think I'd want to do.
Yeah.
I was much more reticent in the early stage of this relationship, kind of looking
Yes,
for
you
outs.
were. I think I even told you once. I'm
You
just
told me that
waiting.
today.
I'm just waiting for you to catch up.
Well, that you said a while ago that you knew that I had to catch up, but today you said that I was looking for a way to get out. I was looking for an excuse. I was trying to find a red flag. I was trying to find a reason.
You were expecting there to be a red flag, and you were looking for it,
right.
and to some degree, maybe manifesting a red flag.
Oh, I like that. I was probably trying to find a reason because I had fallen into a really nice place of going, I can really dig being by myself.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about all that at length a little bit later. Tomorrow, though, I'm really excited. We've got a big ass weekend ahead of us that I'm
Going skiing
super
with the
fired about.
kids.
Yep. So
2 of your kids, 1 of my kids,
Well,
and there's a couple of
3
significant
sort of,
others in the mix.
We do include Sammy Bobby,
Yeah.
though he's
yeah.
not official.
He's a significant other.
Well,
Very significant other.
I don't know what he is yet.
Yeah,
We'll have to
we
see.
do.
I mean,
He's family.
I think he's got to start making choices,
Yeah.
right? Don't you think?
We'll talk
I
to
mean,
him
at
about
some
that.
point, it's off the pot, the shitting analogy, right? Mm-hmm. Make my daughter an honest woman. She'll never listen to this again.
Nope.
But we have an exciting weekend coming up. Mm-hmm. And I think it's really important to talk about. You looking at the camera again? Mm-mm. It's hard not to look at me because you get so many views of me. You get me in the camera, which is adorable. Then you get me in person, which is almost unnerving, right?
It's double the jack.
It's
Double the fun.
It's so amazing. And this is relevant to everything that we're talking about. This is one of the first times or second time now that we're introducing our kids to one another. And we can even talk about it next week and how all that went, because I think we're both acutely sensitive to those types of dynamics. And that's what this podcast is going to be about too. That when you get a little bit older and you've got multiple family dynamics that you have to manage, and we are by no means psychologists or psychiatrists or experts.
If we
at
keep
all.
doing this, people will hear in real time how it's all unfolding.
And that's
So
that's really the objective, isn't it?
This weekend, my daughter and her boyfriend are going to meet your daughter and her boyfriend and your middle daughter,
Right.
and for the first time.
Right?
Yeah.
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 And so, and we're all going to be skiing.
In Steamboat.
Yeah. So it'll be. I'm super looking forward to it. I just hope my back holds up and that we all stay safe and healthy.
Otherwise,
and
we'll be at the bar. The
we will
entire
be at the bar
time.
the entire
Okay.
time.
Okay.
And we will be having likely an old fashioned with Buffalo Trace, splash of Forester 100, which is just awesome. We had that in Nashville.
We did.
Okay.
All right, you.
What else, babe?
I don't know what this is, but
What I'd like to do.
it wasn't as painful as I thought it would be.
That's what I'd like to do to end this
Okay.
thing. Okay.
You wanna talk in that voice?
No, I think we're about done. We're 30 minutes on the dot.
Okay.
A little bit over.
All right. Well, we'll sign
So
off now.
I
then.
think this was a successful engagement. I liked it.
we
felt
are
good.
probably the only people that are going to feel that way.
And here's the
But-
thing.
and,
Here's what I believe.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Okay.
All right.
So let me just say this because I think this is important, right?
Okay.
I believe,
My mother always said, "You talk a lot, but go right ahead."
and my
Okay.
mother says it too.
Yes.
So I think there's a lot of people that say it. You say it. I think the important thing is that no matter what happens, people learn from it. If they can take a little bit of something from this, just a little bit, you don't have to take a whole thing. You don't need a big bite, just a nibble.
This is true.
You might be able to find something you look at and go, hey, I can have that. Not that I want that, because I think a lot of people want it, but you can have it. And I think that's the difference. I think it's a key point. You know what I'm saying? You can have it. I didn't think I could. I certainly didn't. You're staring at me like I'm fucking nuts right now.
A little bit, and I like your nuts.
Say it again.
Not I like your nuts.
Okay.
I like your nuts. I like your nuts. I like your nuts.
I like your nuts too.
Maybe that's the name of the podcast.
Oh.
I like your nuts.
I have so many bad thoughts running through my head. You rock, Riles. I tell you that all the time.
You rock, Jack.
Okay.
All right.
Signing off. Do we have a sign off?
Peace.
Oh, peace. Right? Peace.
And then like this finger thing that you do, maybe. What's that?
Well, I do that for my that's for my music stuff. So
Okay,
peace and
never
rock on.
mind.
That's already trademarked for music.
All right. Okay. Ciao, Bella.